Good evening, dear listeners. It is Friday, January 23rd, 2026, and you are tuned to this sober and exacting broadcast of world and domestic affairs. I am Edwin Harlow. We begin this evening with developments of grave international consequence. For the first time since the outbreak of hostilities in early 2022, representatives of Ukraine, the United States, and Russia have convened in Abu Dhabi for trilateral talks aimed at ending the nearly 4-year war that has ravaged Eastern Europe. The Emirate-hosted discussions bring Kiev and Moscow into the same room under U.S. mediation, though the question of territorial control, notably the fate of eastern regions such as Donbass, remains a central and unresolved issue. Russia's delegation, led by military officials, insists that withdrawal of Ukrainian forces from land it claims is a precondition for peace, a demand Kiev rejects while proposing alternative arrangements such as demilitarized zones. Negotiations are expected to extend into Saturday, with no immediate breakthrough announced. From the snowy heights of Switzerland, the 56th World Economic Forum in Davos concluded a week of high-level economic discourse. Leaders and financial experts assessed the health of the global economy amid geopolitical tensions. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva warned of an AI-driven tsunami reshaping labor markets, potentially transforming or replacing a large share of jobs across advanced economies, a phenomenon some might loosely term a mood swing moment for workers and policymakers alike. Meanwhile, the president of the European Central Bank downplayed fears of a rupture in world economic order, emphasizing cooperation and resilience despite rising inequality and market uncertainty. Gold prices climbed as traders sought refuge from geopolitical risk. In related diplomatic affairs, global leaders underscored the unexpected resilience of the world economy, even as U.S. and European trade tensions persist and security challenges multiply. Discussions at Davos also touched on strained alliances, defense spending, and the shifting balance of influence among major powers. Now to matters closer to home in the United States of America. The State Department has announced a suspension of immigrant visa processing for some 75 countries, a sweeping policy shift that does not impede short-term tourist or student visas, including those of visitors attending the impending 2026 FIFA World Cup. This move follows broader federal immigration enforcement actions in several major cities and reflects continuing policy debates over border security and labor dynamics. In another significant health policy turn, the United States has now formally completed its withdrawal from the World Health Organization, a step that has drawn bipartisan critique from public health experts who caution that weakened global cooperation could hamper responses to infectious disease threats. Turning to the United Nations, a resolution passed this week by the UN Human Rights Council will deepen scrutiny of Iran's domestic situation amid ongoing protests and allegations of rights abuses. The 47-member body authorized an expanded mandate for independent investigators, underscoring mounting concern over civil liberties in the Middle East. At home, federal immigration operations continue to draw public scrutiny. Operation Salvo, a Department of Homeland Security initiative targeting organized crime and gang activity, has resulted in multiple high-profile arrests in New York City and elsewhere, sparking debate over federal enforcement prerogatives in urban communities. And now, a brief word from our advertiser. Dear listeners, in an era where clear reception matters more than ever, consider the Imperial Acousticon, a radio of peerless design and clarity. Built for steadfast performance, it brings every bulletin from distant capitals and every recital from the concert hall with fidelity befitting the truth itself. Seek the Imperial Acousticon at fine emporia near you. Sound judgment in broadcast form. And now, sports. In the realm of athletics, the United States women's national soccer team enters its 2026 schedule with a friendly match against Paraguay this weekend in Carson, California. A prelude to World Cup qualifying later this year. The squad's training roster features a blend of seasoned veterans and promising newcomers as the team seeks consistency and international success in an increasingly competitive global game. That concludes our survey of the day's principal events. In seasons of uncertainty and consequence, let us endeavor always to uphold clarity, sober reflection, and steadfast resolve. Thank you, dear listeners. This is Edwin Harlow. Stay vigilant. May reason guide us. Good night, and God be with you.